Go.
We're live.
Yep,
Hello,
yep.
everybody.
Hello.
Our 7th installment. Am I correct by saying that?
Yes.
7th installment of the Witchlight Carnival. Last we left off, we had found the tower at which there was a balloon crash, where the players have ran into Sir Talavar amongst the wreckage of the balloon, where be it he is currently trapped inside of a cage without any seemingly way out. The players did try to open the cage and were unsuccessful. Sir Talavar has tasked the group with setting him free so that he can return to the Queen and report the news that the Zybulina has been overthrown by the Hourglass Coven. And if they are unable to open the birdcage on their own, he asked the group to get the key from Jingle Jangle, offering his magic sword in return for his release. That's where we have currently left off, and that is where we will resume. I will give it to the players.
Is he hungry? Is the Sir Televal hungry?
No, I am not currently hungry. No, thank you.
Okay, well, I offer him some moss anyways.
I will set it aside for later, but thank you.
So he takes the moss and keeps it with him?
He puts it like in the bottom right of the cage, but yeah.
Nope, he done fucked up.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of this situation.
It is a glorious day today. Sleeping out on the floor again.
So, as you guys are you just so you guys took a sleep at the tower, correct?
Yeah, we had a long rest, I believe.
Cool. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
On all of it?
Was anyone staying up throughout the night?
I was not.
Yeah, we
no.
took shift.
Did we?
Yeah. That was one of the reasons why we heard the children.
One of them.
Right.
We all agreed to take shifts.
Ooh.
Okay, so never mind. We don't need perception checks then.
Okay.
Well, good. Mine sucked
Are
anyway.
you serious? I just rolled like a god.
Sorry.
All right.
So, are we gonna get you out, or should we just take him to the Queen like this?
I
I
mean,
would like to eventually be set free, and you do need to get the key from Jingle Jangle.
Always something.
the fact that there's a guy in this named Jingle Jangle, and that's not the weirdest thing that we've had lately.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's fair.
Well, do you know how to ride a snail?
I can't say that I do. Normally they're very, very slow and not really well for travel.
Well, why don't I just strap you to the snail and you can ride your way there?
That would take way too long, and I need to get the news to the Queen now.
He is a riding snail.
I can see this.
Okay, so he's not willing to ride the snail, I suppose.
He's
I
not
guess-
really up for debate. He's kind of stuck in the cage as it is, so you guys are the ones responsible for transporting him currently.
Do you guys
So-
want to get him to the Queen, or do you guys want to get him out of the cage, or do you want to leave him behind?
I'd
the
rather
riding
leave him behind and bring the message because we don't currently have a way to get him out, to my knowledge. Is that correct?
Well,
Just go get the key from Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jangle has it.
Do we know where Jingle Jangle is?
Yes.
He told us it was somewhere.
Somewhere.
Like, I don't remember specifically, but yeah, he told us.
What
Do
do
that.
we...
The goodwill might help us in the long run.
Well,
That's true.
I have a secondary question to that. Do we know, is this a hostile situation, or is this just like, hey, we just need a key?
Oh.
It could
he
be
didn't
hostile.
say.
But I doubt it.
So
We should ask that.
yes, let's ask to see if this Jingle Jangle is hostile before we prance off to get a key from him and get our asses beat.
I'm gonna need someone to ask a question.
Sir Fairy Dragon, sir, I forgot your
Sir
fucking
Talavar.
name. Sir Talavar.
Talavar.
Halvar.
Talavar.
Bimp is not smart, okay? Bimp can barely talk. I say that with all the love. But, okay. So, is Jingle Jangle a friend, a enemy, somewhere?
Oh no, he is a very good acquaintance of mine. He is actually a goblin, and he can be located over at Telemy Hill.
What kind of hill?
Oh, you said
Telling
goblins?
me-
I'm down.
Telemy Hill,
Where or what is Telemy Hill?
located a couple miles east of where we currently are.
Could you name any identifying markers for this place?
It is a giant hill. You cannot miss it.
Do we see it
That's
from
easy
here?
enough.
Is
Give me a
that the thing
perception
with
check.
feet?
Does it have feet?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, I will give you a perception check. Hold on.
Perception check.
Right, that's in tech.
I see it.
I rolled a 19.
Jesus.
Foster.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it is exactly 4 miles. And
You look over in the distance and you see this mass of giant fog and mist, roughly about 5 miles away, with a mountain tip excluding from the top of the fog,
Okay.
oh, see it
far in the
right over there.
distance. Yep.
Alright then. So we're under the impression that this man is not hostile, will willingly give us this key, but is in a location that I'm under that impression, will he?
I don't know. Really?
When we're done with them.
Sir
Well,
Talabar.
what
Hold on, Sir Talabar, fuck your name is. Will he willingly give us this key, or do we need to give him something, or...
That is not information that he would know.
Okay then.
So why do you think that this Jingle Jangle will be willing to get you out? Are you guys are old friends and he owes you a favor?
He said before that he's like an old acquaintance.
He's an
but I don't know what
acquaintance,
that
yeah.
means. Yeah, I don't think he's a friend.
The DM's furiously reading. He's like, yes.
Be nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, if that's the case and it's only a 4-mile trek,
Mhm.
I take it we can make it there in a day, half a day even.
I don't mind going.
Hey man, I'm always down for a side quest.
Yeah, like I don't mind going or whatever. I just don't want to go and I don't know,
Waste your time.
face unnecessary combat.
The other consideration is none of us have released ourselves from our curse.
This is true.
So is this the right direction for us releasing a curse?
I think eventually it will be, because Taliban's going toward downfall, if my memory is correct, and that's kind of where we decided we were going to go anyway after the balloon crash.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like going to Pittsburgh and deciding you're going to stop off at Chambersburg or something. It's just
Yeah, I mean, the distances between this entire map relatively aren't that big.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well, let's
I mean,
My
we're only
concern
talking about
is-
5 miles.
right through a swamp, across a river.
Right.
Multiple
Yeah.
rivers, and it is always a trip to get across one. So
And your raft is all the way over on the west side.
yeah. We'll just go grab the raft and sail it down the river.
I mean, we could technically sail that thing wherever we needed to. Yeah,
Oh yeah, they do connect.
yeah, they all do.
That's
what do you guys
actually
wanna
a good idea. But it looks like it might take us a little longer though.
Depends
Yeah,
on
you
how
have to
fast the
go
water
2.5
is.
miles back to then go 10 miles east versus going 5 miles east.
Yeah.
Depends on how fast that river water is.
I don't know. I feel like maybe the river is not the best way to go. That's 12 miles total instead of 5. And we're unsure about the river ride.
This is true.
That is.
I was also thinking about the difficult terrain that is the swamp.
I mean, we made pretty good time on the first run.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
So
let's go get that key.
We want to go see Jingle Bell, whatever his name is. Really
Yes.
bad.
So, Sir Televal, can you tell us the information that you said about that was going down in Downfall? Somebody was making copies of themselves?
The evil witch.
The hag?
Evil queen witch.
Yes, Balvorna has the ability to conjure minions that look like tiny versions of herself.
Balvorna, she's making tiny minions. Got it.
Has the ability to conjure minions that look like tiny versions of herself. Yes.
Do we know what she looks like?
Let me see if I have it.
So,
I think Balvorna is from Downfall.
reason why I ask is at Stiltwalker, he had a tiny person on him stealing eggs.
Hmm.
And then also the Lornline, the other two, Sow Pig and what the last one with the moon mask. I forget what its name is.
Well, that was back in we haven't seen those since we got to Prismere.
Oh, I'm sure. But the running theory I think we had was that they come here to deliver things to the overlords.
All right. So he's gonna give a description of an individual. Let me see if I can find.
We're expecting that question, huh?
Continue.
15.
And figure out what you guys want to do while I'm looking this up real quick.
Okay.
Can I collect any of the rope from the balloon?
Sure. Cool. I don't see why I wouldn't allow that.
Very hard to get to while they fly.
Actually, I know exactly what I should do.
I'm gonna roll a D100.
Okay.
For feet.
I found 40 feet.
40 feet of rope.
I'll allow that.
Thank you. Now I'm going to use rope trick. Rope trick and then rope trick. Rope trick and then rope trick.
No. I don't like any of that.
No.
It's dangerous. I think you gave the whole party a little bit of PTSD with that move, buddy. I think everyone's a little bit concerned.
Friggin' power play over here. I'm trying to find a good description on this Balvorna character.
Well, if we move along and you find it, that's fine too, because we're not going to interpret it. We're not going to encounter them anytime soon.
Right. Okay. So as I'm working on that, we'll continue. So what do you guys want to do?
Yes,
It's that way.
Yeah.
Huh?
We'll go overland.
If
To
that's
the-
what Foster says, then that's what we're doing.
Okay, so you guys are going to travel across the land over towards the hill. As you guys are traveling, I'm going to need everyone to roll me a d8.
Okay.
Un momento. I rolled 4.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
That's
Four.
that's a weird D8.
D18.
4, 4, 7.
5.
4, 4, 7, 5.
All right.
4, 4, 7, 5.
Those who rolled a 4, you guys are coming in contact with marsh gas.
Okay.
You see
Can we
it
dodge
coming.
it?
Yeah, you see it coming your way. So go ahead and oh my God, Jonah is just blowing up our phone. All right, yeah. So let's go ahead and get dexterity checks for the gas that is coming your way.
Just rolling deck.
You said it's just gas, right?
It is gas,
True,
but I just
but
need to
just
get.
gas.
So hold on, let me see here. Let's do a survival check.
Okay.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, everyone needs to make a survival check.
Okay.
I mean, I remember what happened last time.
I know exactly what this is.
I rolled 12.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I need to roll a d8.
No, roll D.
I'm letting you guys know this is completely healthy.
No.
It's found outside.
This is sincerely not dirt.
This has been outside for some time, so it's probably good for us.
No.
All right. Who rolled under a 10?
Not me.
Me.
Everybody else. Yeah.
Alrighty. Your words come out as gibberish that only the character and the other characters affected by the gas can understand.
Oh, yes.
Can he write, or is it only speaking?
So, Moss, you're trying to get to the gas. You come across it, and you just sound like the kid from the Wild Thornberries now.
Okay. Anybody?
But if I understood you correctly, everybody else that failed that check can also still hear that and understand
Yes.
it. So
Completely,
we all
100%.
sound like the kid from the Wild Thornberries, but we can all understand each other.
Yes.
Except for Bit.
Am I the only one that passed that?
Yep.
Oh my God.
So
Past that.
So,
Bit, you
Ben.
have no idea what the fuck came over us.
yeah, your character's the only one that can understand what everyone else is saying now because they all just sound like the crazy kid from Wild Thornberries.
What if I cast comprehend languages?
Is that something you want to do?
I mean, I could. Is it necessary?
Is it? You need to understand us?
We're all still walking
Why?
forward.
So you try to wait it out.
This effect will last for an hour.
Do we know that?
I'm just letting you know as far as the effect, but that's not something your characters would know offhand, but that has to be known for status effect.
Do they understand? Do they understand me?
Only the
I mean,
characters
it's,
and other affected by the gas can understand. I would say that they can understand you, but you cannot understand them.
Okay.
So whenever the character speaks, their words come out as gibberish that only the character and others affected by the gas can understand.
Okay.
So it affects their speech, not their comprehension.
Okay. So you guys start talking gibberish, and I'm like, bruh, stop that.
You're the only one.
Like, you can stop playing this game at any time now.
there? No.
I love it because Hannah's the only one. So you guys just don't. I know you guys are thinking that Hannah's just going crazy because she's the only one that can't understand.
Yeah.
Something happened to her in the mist.
Yeah, I think she can't
She got affected by the
understand.
mist.
I think she can't understand language anymore.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that.
Sad
The
state.
fucking, and this is hilarious because I'm the one that has all the languages. I have like 6 languages.
So, do we need to get her to like a doctor or something?
I don't know, man. I mean, we don't really have much of a doctor out here. I think
We'll
we're
wait
just,
it out for now. It doesn't seem harmful.
I think we're just gonna have to like keep an eye on her and make sure
Alright.
she doesn't hurt herself or others.
Okay. Back on the previous list when I asked you guys to roll a d8, who rolled a 7?
Foster.
Oh, Foster.
Yes.
Oh dear.
What horrible thing. What horrible thing will it be?
When you're traveling through the swamp, you come upon a 10-foot wide stream. As you look into the water's reflection, you catch a glimpse of an event transpiring in what you believe is downfall occurring at that very moment.
Oh.
Guys.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And doesn't react.
Check this out. It's downfall.
Yeah.
So who's looking into the river here?
Not me.
The small stream, I should specify. It's only 10 feet wide.
I will.
Moss is facing it.
I need everyone who's looking into the stream to roll a d8.
And we know that Moss is rolling a d8 because he does whatever I'm doing.
Oh.
2. No more than 2.
Even found out.
6.
Is that the only 2? Moss?
Well, he's stepped away.
Oh.
But like I said, if I'm doing it, we know that he's doing it. So.
Foster, as you look into the water, you see a bullywug bedecked in the trappings of a monarch, constantly adjusting his ill-fitting crown of lily blossoms while leafing through a large tome spread across his lap.
That was a sentence.
Can I read it? Can I read it?
No, you cannot.
Damn.
Torin.
Yeah.
A short, mean-looking old woman wearing a crimson cap, a leather apron, and a tall, thin. Moss, as you stare into this stream, that you can see a town bustling in the background. A tall, thin figure wearing a pointy black hat and a hooded black cloak climbs a rickety staircase leading up to a large, ramshackle house built on stilts. As the figure approaches the house, their shadow seems to detach from their body, move across the walls of the house, and crawl through an open window.
And I see this in a stream.
It's a vision that you see in the stream that is happening live, yes.
It's a stream being streamed.
Can I yell into the stream? I guess I yell at the stream. Hey, you lost something!
You scream into the stream, and there is no reaction.
That's unfortunate.
I like this new river vision.
After you guys see your visions, it turns into normal running water again.
Okay.
Well, that was the thing.
Poor guy, he lost his shadow.
I don't think those come cheap.
Yeah, that's not going to bode well later.
Bruh, no.
Okay. Well, I continue on, I guess.
Okay. Does anybody want to do anything?
Did we have another die roll?
Do I put my? Can I put my face in the water?
Okay.
I'm glad it's you and not me.
Is that something you want to do?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay. You
Remember, we
put
also-
your head into the water,
Uh,
and your head gets very wet and kind of cold.
Mm.
Other than that, nothing seems to happen.
okay. Well, I just yell into the water. Hey, you lost your shadow!
But we
Is it that
understand.
hour
Everyone's-
yet?
Everyone's
Do I understand
watching.
everything that's going on?
Everyone's watching as Moss's head is just deep into the water, and you just see a bunch of bubbles emanating from it as you hear some audio going.
But we understand it.
Yeah,
While she's
that's
going
We
underwater.
understand it.
Well, I come back up and it's gibberish to Bith, but to everybody else, I'm like, well, even moss needs water. Then
Well, I'm glad you're drinking water.
I don't drink water.
I'm glad you osmosis the water.
You should be drinking water. It's good for you.
Water's for quitters.
No, I asked. Foster was right. I osmosis.
As you guys are traveling farther
Osmosis.
east, you do encounter a heavy mist.
Okay.
Wait,
Do we
you
ever
dodged the
resolve-
mist?
How much
Yeah.
does it weigh?
Hey, we never resolved the 5 and the 3 on the die roll.
Sorry?
We resolved the 4, which was the fog. We resolved my 7, which was the stream.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a 5 and a 3.
A 5 and a 3.
I thought it was a 4, a 7, and a 5.
Yeah, we didn't get a 3. There was a 5, but I'm skipping that because we've already had that encounter.
Okay.
That was the Mud Methods who would come out and ask once again what their favorite thing to eat is, which you already know the answer. I
Wait,
believe
they
you
come
do.
back. They come out again.
Yeah, it's a completely different set of Mud Methods.
Okay.
They're stopping you in your tracks as they surround you. There's 5 of them total, and there are let's see here. 5 mudfits emerge from the muck around the characters and threaten to drag them down into it unless they can guess Mephit's favorite food.
So we already know that it's 5, but can
They're
we
gonna-
tell them,
Go ahead.
I don't know. Can they take something with them when they leave?
I suppose. What are you trying to do?
You want the moss?
You knew what
It
he
is
was gonna
not.
ask.
Their favorite
Don't even
food.
be angry about it.
No.
If you, okay. Persuasion. If you take the moss, I'll make you a mud pie later. Come on, let me roll it.
Oh my god, roll a persuasion check.
Fuck me. Oh wait, that's not my roll. Where's my roll? Where's my roll? It says it's rolling, but it hasn't rolled.
And it's
Yeah.
rolling.
I should get a d20.
Ah,
Looks like my computer's rolling. And I rolled.
decent.
Okay. +6.
What's your total? Oh,
+6.
12? No, 14.
Yeah,
24.
14.
They're gonna look at it suspiciously.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at it suspiciously. One of them is going to go up and approach and take it, and then they're gonna all sink down into the mud.
Excellent. and it spreads.
You know, I'm convinced there's
One
going to
dimension at a
be a
time.
hive mind aspect to this at some point.
Oh, just wait.
Okay.
I swear I'm going to
What
make
is this
Tim play
video game?
a human fighter next campaign.
All right.
The most normal character ever.
Like, break that,
you want-
motherfucker.
As
He
you
wants to
guys, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. As you guys are traversing through the mist, you're greeted by the scent of sweet-smelling fruit, damp, downy, silvery green moss, of course, blankets a gentle upward slope before giving away to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though in a breeze, despite the absence of a breeze.
How bizarre.
They're alive. Ow! You're so mean.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the trees that are swaying, if that's okay. And I will cast Chat with Plant. You imbue plants within 30 feet diameter space within line of sight with limited sentience, giving them the ability to communicate with you. You can question the plants about events and spells area within the day, gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, and other circumstances.
All right.
Tell me, plants, what's up?
Ask them if they like moss.
And as I do this, like I am gently pruning them or, stroking them. And while that's happening, the other players, they don't hear any noise coming from the plants. So they literally think I'm just talking to plants.
Moss.
Moss.
As you're moving up the hill a little bit, two trees approach the group.
Oh, this gets better. If a plant creature is in the area, you can communicate with it as if you shared a common language, but you gain no magical ability to influence them.
Moss.
Yeah.
As they approach, they speak in common.
That's good. That's good.
The first of the two welcomes them. Welcome to Tellme Hill. How long do you plan to stay?
I knew it.
Just
Another in.
long enough to speak to Jingle Jingle and we'll be off.
Jingle jangle.
Oh, Jingle Jangle. She is friendly, collects keys and talks about them endlessly.
Oh, great. We want to talk about a key.
But
Would you point us the way?
she was attacked and robbed by brigands. She hasn't left her hilltop den since returning to the hill, and must be pretty hungry by now.
And what does a Jingle Jingle eat?
They are a goblin. They eat normal goblin food.
Just making sure.
Is it moss, perchance?
I do not know the diet of goblins.
So, do I get any kind of insight from the other plants that are around me about Jingle Jangle or these plants that are here on the bottom of this hill?
You're persuaded the following information. She wears a coat of keys that jingle and jangle when she walks, hence her name.
Very nice.
Okay.
That's all the information you guys really need. I believe. Is there any specific questioning?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Also-
Has there been any brigands that have come through here recently?
On the hill? No.
Why does the hill have feet?
This.
Why
That is a
why
good
does the hill
question.
have eyes?
That's not a good
That-
question. I don't know.
Elmy Hill is an ancient fey entity. A sentient hill that travels throughout the Feywild, and even to the material plane at times. The Wandering Hill interacts with others by way of ancient willow trees that grow on its slopes.
It smells
Gotcha.
good.
So these ancient willow trees, they have a bunch of knowledge of stuff, right?
I don't like where this is going, but go ahead.
Well, I'm having a conversation with them right now.
Yes. With
So,
the awakened trees, yeah.
so those awakened trees, no. I cast chat with plants.
Right. So you're also talking to nearby non-awakened. Go
Right.
on.
The willow trees, these ancient willow trees that are swaying back and forth that have ancient knowledge.
What
I
are
will-
you doing, little one? As he goes up to a tree.
I will
But-
let my DM off the hook on this one.
Okay.
No. Next time.
Oh no, if you have a question, ask it, and I will see if I'm able to provide you an answer.
Okay. So the direct question I'm going to ask is, where can I find a place that holds my curse?
I know exactly what he's asking. Unfortunately. Moss, you're given a image.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I do have a spot for you.
Good enough.
And I haven't forgot about you. I know exactly what you're doing.
Okay.
That's ominous.
Excellent.
Don't worry about it, guys.
It's cool, I'm sure.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm done talking to plants.
Yeah.
Essentially, you see a image of a giant tree stump, like massive, like huge.
Huge.
Up the hill we go.
Okay. Yeah, I know what he's doing. That's fine. All right. Anybody else?
Nope.
I
Okay.
mean, you guys can talk to the normal plants. I'm talking to the ancient willows.
Go
So
for it.
to continue, Telemy Hill is approximately half of a square mile wide. There is a narrow game trail that leads to a den at the top of the hill.
Follow the trail.
Okay.
Yep. Jingle, jingle.
At the top of the hills, you find a den, which you guys have already been specified that this is Jingle's den. A cave with an entryway shaped like a keyhole stands in front of you.
You can.
Somebody should knock.
I'll go knock.
I have
It
to.
is
It's not a door,
cave
so.
with an entryway shaped like a keyhole. There is no door.
I assume my curse is not triggered by this odd shape of events.
There's no door. It's just an
Okay.
entryway cave entrance that looks like it's like a cave entrance that's shaped like a keyhole, but there's no door.
Just would have been a degree of irony.
Right. Well, if nothing's barring the way,
You guys want to continue?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go first.
I'll go last.
I guess I'll go second.
Torin, it was first. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Will do. 13.
Okay.
It's my highest roll today, guys.
Worn stone steps
Roll.
lead down to what feels like a cellar. It's chilly, and you detect a subtle scent of iron in the air. From a distant spot within the chamber, sputtering candles illuminate a multitude of keys dangling from taut strings that crisscross the walls. Hundreds of other keys lie stone across the dirt floor. As you take in the scene, you hear the sound of keys jingling as a goblin emerges from the dimness. She wears a coat lined with metal keys and carries a flail that has padlocks for heads. She manages a faint smile and says, "How might mighty Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives today?"
Oh, hello.
Birdcage.
Hello.
Hello.
We have a puzzle for you.
Oh?
Hold up Sir Tulliver's birdcage.
So what are you doing?
Holding up the cage.
Okay. I see a cage, and oh, Sir Talavar.
Do you think you have the ability to get Sir Tulliver out of this cage? I bet you don't.
She messes around and pulls out a key and offers it freely by saying, "Better you should have this than those." Where is it? Better you should have it than those long-eared brigands. First, they stole Jingle Jingle's truffles. Next, they'll want Jingle Jingle's keys. Someone ought to give them a good shaking down so if they know what it feels like.
That sounds like a grand idea.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a key. Add a silver key to your inventory unless you want to try to use it now.
I don't know whether I use it now. Why would I not want to try to use it now?
As you take the key to the cage, a padlock appears.
That's interesting.
That was not previously there.
Click.
Great. Yep, the key fits in, slides in easily, and opens with a nice sounding opening the cage. For Talavar.
Mildly satisfying.
I wonder if this person has more keys that do things like that to different stuff around Prismere.
Probably.
Shake him down.
No.
We are the
No,
brigands.
no. We got what we came here for.
You're gonna shake her down?
No.
No, I'm not gonna shake her down. No chaos play for me tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm a
mean,
little
oh,
tired
sir,
to do
you
my
are
regular
free.
shenanigans.
I'm a good boy.
Ooh. You sure?
On a bed of moss,
Yeah.
I have dry rations, and I hand it over to the Jingle Jangle. Here, something to eat.
Why, thank you.
You look hungry.
I am very hungry. You know, this is really good. I'm gonna tell you guys about some stuff now.
Story time.
All right, that's one way to handle it.
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
and while Jingle Jangle is doing that, I am planting moss in the cave.
Of course.
I'm telling you, he's gonna have a hive mind in about an hour.
No, I know what he's doing. It's fine. Okay.
It's fine.
So yeah, you guys actually kind of skipped a portion of it just by freely offering her food. So I'm like, okay, that was a thing. So skipping forward, since we just did that, it entails the following information. Man. Agdon Lonscarf is the leader of the Harangon Brigands. He wears a bright blue scarf and moves as fast as lightning. Characters who head toward the Brigands' Tollway might encounter him there. The Tollway is a series of old wooden catacombs atop of the stump because it gives them the advantage of high ground. And the best guide in hither is a pincer-clawed scarecrow named Clapperclaw. It hangs around Downfall and knows the way to the neighboring realm of Thither, which is ruled by a hag named Granny Nightshade.
Oh my god.
Well.
That was a sentence.
Yeah.
Words and thoughts and phrases.
Thoughts and prayers.
No. No prayers here.
Well, that was very helpful.
Because you fed Jingle Jangle, all of the trees are kind of dancing in a happy manner now. You can just see down the hill that they're just kind of like all in a good mood.
Jingle Jangle, can we later use your walking hill to travel back to our plane?
Unfortunately, I have no control of the hill. It's its own entity, unfortunately. But what I can do, pulls another key from her jacket and gives you a iron key. That an appreciation gives gives you a iron key.
Oh, thanks, but iron doesn't really grow very well with moss. It takes a long time for it to rust and turn to dirt, so it's not very useful for me. Here, you can have it back.
I'll take it.
No.
So yeah, just hands the key over to Foster.
Single-minded.
This whole game is
Well,
chaos.
thank you, Jingle Jangle. You've been most helpful.
Oh, thank you. If there's anything you will need unlocked, you let me know. I've got the key for everything.
I would like my curse unlocked.
God damn it, you beat me to it. I had literally the same idea.
Sorry, buddy.
Is it a locked curse? That is not a physical item that I can unlock. That is not something that I can unlock. It does not have a physical mechanism for me to unlock.
Is Jingle Jangle willing to give me a padlock with a key? I'll pay for it.
Give me a perception check.
Odd choice.
Oh.
My best roll of the night. That is 18.
So she goes over to a desk where there's just a ton of keys and padlocks. Takes one that she's been working on and hands it to you. It's a combination key and padlock. Well, it's just a standard padlock, not a combination padlock, but
yeah,
I had to specify it was just a combination of both items, which is a padlock and a key.
Poor quality.
Yeah. Anybody else want to do anything?
Just take a short rest if we can. 1 hour.
Might as well.
I don't see why not.
I was gonna say I still can't understand them.
Right. So you guys take an hour, and the effects of the gas are null and void. You can.
I
continue.
have a. How the fuck did you have this conversation with this woman?
Which one?
The one you were just talking to.
The very good point.
Well,
It was all gibberish.
DM wave.
Or you
Good
could
answer.
say that you could also say it was longer than an hour.
Yeah, that's what I was
Again.
thinking. You just say the distance to walk here is longer than an hour.
Yeah.
considering
Yes.
it was 5 miles.
We'll do that.
probably.
Either way, that was
We'll
fun.
say the time that it's. Yeah, you had to bring it at then. I'm like, we'll just glaze over that real quick.
It would have been a good story moment, but other than that, it's fine.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
I was too focused on Jingle Jangle.
Jingle jangle.
Oh my god, the names in this entire book are just fascinating.
So the Tollyway is at the Old Wood Catacombs, and there is some kind of guide whose name is Glabberclaw. Okay. So
The festival you got specifically was Clapper Claw, a pincer-clawed scarecrow named Clapper Claw.
Clapper.
Clapper Claw.
Got it. With a P, not a B.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And we were told to avoid what's his name? Tali.
Tollways, a series of old wooden catacombs, blah, 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 blah. Brigands camp atop of the stump as it gives them a view to the high ground.
Got your high ground right here. Bzzz.
Yeah.
Right?
You've already lost. I have the high ground. Told to avoid who?
Tali, the hare that moves as fast as lightning.
Oh, so Agdon Longscarf is the leader of the Harangon Brigands. He wears a bright blue scarf and moves as fast as lightning. So
Right.
they're talking about Longscarf again.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Is anybody else got questions?
Not really, no.
Not at this time. Should be a good time to
Hither is
move.
ruled by Granny Nightshade, right?
That'd be thither, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Thither.
Yep.
And is Thither.
Thither, which is ruled by a hag named Granny Nightshade.
And is Thither locked off from others?
So you guys are currently this entire land that you're in is called Hither,
Yeah.
notated on the top right. There is another location inside of the entirety of the domain of Prismere. I can give that to you, as we've previously discussed, and that is going to be another plane of existence that exists in the domain of Prismere.
I also assume that the hag Nightshade has no relation to Mycelia.
Who?
Jenna's character. It was also the last name Nightshade.
No, different, completely different. No relation. I hope not. I hope there would be none.
And Belvorna is of Downfall.
Correct.
So there's Downfall, Hither, and Thither.
No, Downfall is the name of a city that is located inside of Hither.
Okay,
Thither's a whole other plane of existence, I think.
got it.
So there's Hither, Thither,
And,
and
yawn.
Yon. Y-O-N.
Great.
So just take this. So if you look at the name on the top right, add a T in front of it. and you have thither.
Yeah.
And then yawn, which is why.
I'm out of questions, guys.
Alright, we'll move on.
Can the council rest?
Yes, the defense rests. Council approach the bench.
Oh man, I've had so much talk with that in the last week. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Well, the fairy dragon said he needs to get to
Downfall, right?
yeah.
So book it to Downfall.
Is the tree stump on the way?
The tree stump?
Okay, so
Where the
you
bandits
guys,
are?
you guys have two options of getting to Downfall.
Hmm.
You can either go back. So if you're looking at the map here, let me get my handy dandy freehand with a red. All right, you can either go upwards this way and head over to Downfall, or you can retrace your steps, go back this way, and head to Downfall through the mist.
I'm kind of down for this route.
Yeah.
I think that's fair because we don't really know what the mist does.
And plus, I mean, you know, the only reason to backtrack this way would be to get the raft, which at that point to go, I don't even know,
It's like 9 miles out of
like
your
10
way.
miles out of your way to get a boat. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
And-
we're all in agreement.
I'm gonna move.
I am curious as to what these things are.
What things?
The bubbles. Oh, the pipes.
Yeah.
So you go down into the underworld.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Alright.
As we've determined last week, this black-red circle is just a marker for where you guys are currently. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
So yeah, let's start heading this direction here.
Yeah, follow the red path.
Maybe figure out what the heck that is. Then we'll figure out what the heck that is, and then we'll reach Downfall.
Figure out what is
That.
that. Okay. So, as you guys are traveling, the first thing you're going to encounter is the exact thing that you were very curious about, the well.
Yay.
Ah.
Give me a perception check. Everybody
Can do.
traveling.
Ooh, we can do.
Ooh,
Fucking
I look at my feet.
I rolled a 20.
8.
I think I've got moss on my feet.
My highest roll of the night so far has been a 13.
I believe in you, Swan. All right.
The
Oh,
dice curse is
well,
alive and well today.
I saw Ruben. Yep. It's a dirty 20, not a nat 20. Alrighty.
Dirty. Rude.
That's what they're called.
That's
That's
what
what
we
it's
call.
called.
That's what it's called.
That's what I call them anyway.
You hear the rush of water in the distance.
Oh, okay.
When you get closer, you come across a well that is 10 feet tall and 5 feet in diameter.
Dang.
A steady geyser of water shoots from the well,
Oh, okay.
rising to a height of 30 feet above the well. Who has a passive wisdom score of at least 13?
Me.
Not me.
Uh,
I was gonna say Foster.
13.
It
Yeah.
had to be 4.
13.
Nope, not me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
2 out of 4.
You see a total of 4 trinkets bobbing in the water at the top of the geyser.
Ooh.
Get 'em.
Shiny. I'm gonna float up and try to get him.
Oh, that's right. He can fly. You just snatch him.
Yeah, I cheat.
Cheetah!
Cheetahs never prosper except when they do every time. That's why cheaters cheat.
Right? Try to like snatch him and toss him down to the rest of the group.
Yep.
Not dirt.
I had to look something up real quick. What the heck is one of these? Okay. As you approach the top of the as you approach the top of the geyser, you see a besides the 4 trinkets bobbing in the water. As you approach, you see a floating ball of light.
Okay.
That's it. I'll grab that last.
White. So
Oh, so you approach. Okay, so
Yeah, said it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to snatch the trinkets and toss them down to the group.
as you approach, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, yeah, that's my worst save. Yeah, that's my worst save.
What is it?
I rolled a 2.
Okay. That's fine.
Well, rip.
This is fine.
um,
Now we get Felix.
Yep. I love how that's become a verb.
and I'm also assuming that an 8 does not hit you.
Fortunately, no.
Okay. I gotta do that 3 times. Does a 17 and a nat 20 hit you?
Does a nat
Yes,
20.
Well, I mean, I might have had something that negates that. But
No, man, nat 20 misses.
Figured as much.
The 17 hits, though.
So as you approach, one of these floating balls, 2 of them are going to hit you. One significantly harder than the other. You're going to get hit with a shock as you approach. This one, don't be afraid of what I'm rolling because it is the crit one first.
Okay.
As you take a total of 16 points of shock damage.
in both of them.
That's total combined.
Okay, I'm 30 feet up, you said?
Yes.
Okay, roll 2d6.
Oh god.
And I'll add that to my damage.
8.
Alright. I am well below 0. And I,
Okay,
like,
so you
impact
guys-
crater the ground.
You guys watch Foster fly up. Did it?
Well, floating orb.
There it goes,
Boy,
it's back now.
Magic.
They're floating above each individual trinket.
Did I do an Arcana check?
Go ahead. Of course. You
Zach,
recognize
do
these.
you want my rolls?
Please,
Zach,
I will
I'm
trade
just
you.
gonna start rolling for you. Okay.
I'm
Whatever
down,
you
bro.
said, just let me roll.
Given your experience, you
Hold on.
recognize these immediately as being will-o-wisps.
Oh,
That was a 24, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Hey.
gonna need a ranged solution for those.
I'm not big on ranged solutions. I'm more of a hack and slash.
I can kind of do some stuff.
Do they like talk? Do they speak English?
I would know, right? With a 20, I might know. Maybe.
It specifically says the language it knew in life.
Oh,
So
I would assume it knows common then.
yes.
Yeah. So let's try to talk to him. Who wants that?
Not it.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Bet. Oh, wait, hold on. This might not be a wonderful idea.
Should I talk to him? I mean, I am kind of persuasive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go ahead and talk to him. I'm gonna keep an eye on Moss here.
Moss, you have a new babysitter. Sorry.
I go over to Foster to make sure Foster's okay. Foster, are you okay?
No.
So,
I'll bet
Foster-
not.
Foster, I do have a real quick question for you. How much HP do you have total?
15.
Okay.
That's good.
We all
Said and done.
okay.
I kind of imagine that whole thing, like, you know, the bug lights. Like, go up.
Ooh, shiny.
No, Larry, no! Don't go towards the light.
But it's so pretty.
It's so beautiful. Ah!
I haven't seen that movie ever.
I don't even remember what movie that was. I just remember the commercial.
Bug's Life.
Was it Bug's Life?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
So, why did you just try to kill my friend? If we trespassed, we're sorry, but, you know, words are preferable.
This trinket is mine.
Okay.
And you are dishonorable thieves.
Didn't realize it was under guard.
He's not wrong.
Do apologize. You know, but at the same time, there wasn't, like, a sign on it, and we didn't realize you were sentient creatures until you attacked my friend.
If you wish for our trinket, we will accept another.
In exchange?
Yes.
I mean, we don't currently require them.
I
We
had
would-
sure. Hold on. I would very much like these things
Why?
because
What? Okay, so we have to have something to exchange them with.
okay. Give me a minute.
I have a ticket from the fair.
Let's have the wings.
Yeah,
Fair.
will you
See?
accept carnival wings?
It is acceptable.
Alright. Is it a one-for-one type deal, or is it one for many?
1 for 1.
Alright.
Because
Oh, we have
each
4 sets of
trinket,
wings.
each
Uh-huh.
individual trinket is owned by an individual wisp.
Oh, I see.
And unfortunately for you guys, I did roll max on the amount. Well, both generously and unfortunately, is I did roll the max on. That was what the 4 was.
Okay.
Okay.
I will exchange my wings for a trinket then.
I will also
Okay.
do that.
And
Once
then-
I figure out where these are.
I have another question after we do that.
4 of us and 4 sets of wings.
Yep.
Yep, that'll work.
No, I got a kitty.
I just got to figure out where this whole chart is.
Um,
Go ahead.
What does the trinket look like?
Zach,
I'm getting there. I have to find it.
Yes.
I thought the stream quit again, but you're fine.
Okay. It's just bugging.
Yeah.
Why you bugging?
It's not me.
Cause you tripping. I don't know what response
Why are you
wanted,
asking
but
all
that's
them
the one you're gonna
questions?
get. You are in the way. Has anyone ever told you that? You what?
Introduction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're good.
You should be.
Introduction. Wait a minute. Introduction? Oh, no, they're right. It is exactly where they said it was. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So there's 4 trinkets total.
Uh-huh.
I need everyone to roll a D100.
Arr.
Un momento.
49.
82.
Foster,
Foster,
nice.
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 Okay, starting with Torin. You get a piece of parchment bearing a child's drawing of an Oni.
Okay.
Number 82. You get petrified robin's eggs.
Okay. How many?
3.
3. Okay.
69, a silvered pine cone. And 95, a weak magnetic wand.
The wand is magnetic?
A weak magnetic wand, yes.
Weird.
In combination.
Jonah messaged the group chat. Ouch.
Yeah.
Anything else?
You guys, you shouldn't have hurt my friend.
We're kind of past that, Moss. Moss.
You're nothing but life-sucking
No,
booger
no,
face.
no, no,
That
no, no,
Moss.
no, no, no. Put the baby in the corner.
I take Moss off to the side for just a moment.
I don't like them.
Oh no, I know, buddy, but listen. Listen. Firstly, to their credit, we did kind of roll up on their house,
They're evil.
and attempt to take their stuff.
They're really not good.
We weren't. They're not evil. They were defending
They
themselves.
really are.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Because I know them. They're evil.
Are
Where do
they?
you know them from?
Because I rolled a 20.
Why
I know them.
would
You know them
are
to be
they?
chaotic evil, yes.
Okay, so
Oh.
These
And we
guys
just
are
reason-
life suckers.
Okay.
so what do you want to do about it, bud?
Can't kill them. Kill them good.
Can you do me a favor and
Okay.
roll a persuasion check? Hold on. Hold on. That's. Give me a second. I don't even know what I would roll.
Moss thinks he's very persuasive.
Oh, I didn't add my persuasion. That's a
Oh,
plus
okay.
1, so that's 10.
I'm 10.
Okay,
So much better.
so I did just a little d20 roll to determine resistance or something like that.
Oh no, I get a plus 6. I'm sorry.
That's probably a will save.
That's a 15.
I rolled a fucking 2.
Oh.
So yeah, no, I'm down to kill some will-o-wisps. You ready?
It's
Um,
gardening time.
Do we have
Ooh.
time to do this? Like,
I mean,
They're not
yes.
gonna come after us. For our knowledge.
All right, you go left, I'll go right.
Foster, any last words?
Heal.
You shouldn't hit my friends.
Healer, heal thyself.
Yeah, that's basically where I'm going with that.
I would advise against this, but you guys do you.
I sincerely do not want to do this. Even if they are chaotic evil, if we can persuade them or at least distract them long enough to leave, I think that's the best way.
Ignore the second one.
Second one.
I rolled-
Kierman's.
Yeah, I rolled twice on accident.
What do you guys want to do?
What does this gain us in the long run by attacking them?
Hey man, it's one little bit less evil in the world.
So, I'm evil. What are you talking about?
Moss, what do you want to do?
So Moss explains to his comrades in a quieted, hushed tone that these creatures are actually considered to be undead, evil things.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
vicious when it comes to sucking the life from others. They go after things that are weak, and the weaker it is, the happier they are about it. They like to find something that's weak, like a small rabbit or a small kitten, kill it, and suck its life force.
Okay.
They are not pleasant creatures in the least. And the fact that they are here, while that may seem like, normal,
yeah,
they are not good. So Moss doesn't like them because they're life suckers. That's kind of his thing about them. Undead is great, but life suckers, that's bad. So Moss is relatively adamant that unless somebody can think of a reason why Moss wouldn't do this, aside from it being overpowered and he might get his ass handed to him here, I'm pretty certain Moss wants to attack the shit out of these guys.
Have the ranged ability, because I think they've got us outranged.
No, they are completely, like, they go up to you and bonk you.
Okay. So they're short range.
Didn't they just zap Foster out of the sky though?
Yeah, that's because he went to near their stuff
He
and
went
they.
next to their stuff.
Oh.
He went up to them.
Okay, my final wordage on this is: if you attack them, I'm leaving. Because I don't want to get in the middle of it. They literally just one slapped Foster out of the sky. It took one move and he was down. And there are 4 of them. I don't care if we're all fighting all together. We are squishy. I am extremely
You're
squishy.
squishy. I'm not squishy.
Okay, the non-squishies can stay if you want to stay, but I'm going on the path to end goal because I don't want to get stabbed in the ass by Killer Will-O-Wisp. I get that they're evil, and it would probably be a service to the world to destroy them, but honestly, I don't care. Live or die, they can
Two very compelling arguments, honestly.
All right. Well, Moss doesn't have many friends in the world because he's only like between 3 days and 300 years old, so he can see.
Like, if we were not in a time crunch, I'd be fine with
But
that.
if we find a way to dispatch them later,
yeah,
let's
fair.
do it.
Yeah, we'll come
Absolutely
back
fair.
we'll come back when we're level 5.
Yeah, when we're not squishy and have the ability to defend our action. Yes.
Zach,
Yes.
you talk in terms of your character as strategically, like we'll be back when we're like 3. We got 3 bonuses and 2 more magical items.
Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
When I get a sharper, longer, stabby thing, we can come back and stab them, okay? Promise.
When I have accumulated more power from my oath that I've taken.
There. See, that's what we're looking for. That's what we want.
When I hit the upward tones of Christina Aguilerian
Oh my god.
song
Yeah.
level, that's
Yeah.
when we come.
Wait, an Aguilera reference is okay?
Well, I mean,
Would you rather a
talking about
JoJo reference?
the tone of her singing. Let's. You
Yeah.
know.
Everything is a JoJo's reference.
Jojo.
All right. So Moss is not, blatantly willing to let his friends go to the side, so he's not going to do this thing.
I'm
Foster,
also.
they
Sorry.
shouldn't have hurt Foster.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm like basing my reasoning off of this on is Foster got yeeted out of the sky. I do not want to copy Foster. And Foster wasn't even going up there with the intent of doing anything crazy. He was just trying to grab something out of a fucking water fountain, okay?
Alright, let's move on then. I'm convinced.
Sure.
But I agree. We can come back and take care of it later.
Okay.
I know the spell Yeetus Deletus. We don't want them to use the spell.
Okay.
We know the spell TPK.
That spell.
Yeah. I feel like that is totally a spell they know, and I don't want to experience the spell.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we're heading on to the other person then.
Yep.
For the dragon.
We're gonna go
Okay.
take the dragon to talk to his queen or something.
Okay.
I'm talented, aren't I?
You're special.
I lip cupped while I was putting on chapstick.
My wife's lip is bleeding for the mere fact of trying to put chapstick on her lips after they were
Oh.
chapped.
It's unfortunate.
Reasons I don't use it.
Uh-huh.
That's
I don't-
impressive.
Yeah, I know.
The solution to fix the original problem was the cause of a new problem.
Exactly.
Task failed successfully.
Task failed successfully, is what they're saying. The
Wow.
thing that was supposed to fix your issue caused the thing to break your lip. Right? Good job. Alrighty.
Nice
Good job.
light.
I am. 90% of the time. 25% of the time. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. Continuing. What are we doing?
We're leaving.
Following the red brick road. Yeah.
Red Brick Road, that's right.
On the yellow brick road. Alrighty.
We're going to see a witch.
You know, funny enough, the
Close
book
enough.
says nothing about this location.
Which one?
Really? It's just there on the map?
Wasn't that maybe the inn that was walking around?
It's not labeled in it. Yeah, it could be the inn, but we've determined that the inn is all the way over here. So yeah, you're right. That is the inn.
Hmm.
But that is currently all the way over here.
Hmm.
As it
Okay.
just
We'll
travels.
pretend it's not there.
It's not there.
So if we're traveling another 4 hours north, and we already traveled 4 hours this way, I take it that we're near these catacombs, these wooden,
Yep.
Whatever these are.
That's where we're getting at. Jonah is
So-
not happy at all.
No, I wouldn't be either. So, do you guys want to try to take a long rest here, or do we want to book it through the night so that we get there faster?
I mean,
I think long rest would be best.
We could. Or we
I'm
could
not
also-
missing any. Oh, I guess Foster's missing some hit points.
And then
no,
Swan
not anymore. I'm
steps
just
in
missing a
his-
spell slot.
Well, there's that. And then Swan and Foster. Swan's missing some of his healing hand stuff. Foster's missing a spell slot.
I mean, it's fine. We can take a long rest. It's nighttime. That's why I bring
All
it
right,
up.
let's take a long rest then.
DM, I'm assuming it's nighttime. It took us X
Oh,
amount
yeah.
of time.
Yeah, you guys
Did you
are
want
definitely
us to
getting to
roll a
close to
D8?
no time.
Did you want us to
Um,
roll a D8 for travel?
Yeah, go ahead. We can do that. Da-da-da-da-da. 3. As you are traveling, because enough time has passed, you do see that walking in, traveling across the land.
Hmm.
Number 5. We're gonna skip that. I'm not doing the mud methods again.
They're like Team Rocket.
You have to, because I have a pie for them.
I don't want it.
That's fine.
Foster,
We'll do it.
you come across a separate abandoned raft.
Oh, man.
Huh, how about that? Another raft. Is it the
We need
same
that
raft as
across the
before?
river.
No, it's a completely different raft.
Right, that was out loud in character. So it looks different, completely different.
It appears to look the same.
If it appears to look the same, then I am going to wonder out loud, I wonder if it's the same one. How did it get here?
It just floated downriver. It does go this way.
It does.
Awfully convenient, though.
And then Torin,
Yes.
you come across another 10-foot stream.
Yeah. Okay.
As you look into it,
Yes,
you
I do.
start seeing visions.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Roll a d8.
Wrong screen. 6.
Did I give you 6 before?
I don't
think
recall.
so.
I don't think so.
Someone else had 6, but since you are the first time seeing 6, you see this. Pretty much the way it works is each character can receive only one such vision separately. So if you've already seen one of the visions, you wouldn't see that same vision again.
Okay.
But I am going to change the number since this one was already given. So what you see is rows upon rows of severed bullywug heads, all impaled on spikes, and they're all chattering to each other.
Horrible.
Can I make out what they're saying?
No, you cannot. There's no audio emanating from the stream.
Okay. Can I try to read their lips?
Give me an intelligence check.
Any particular
You
skill
only
attached to that, or
want-
just intelligence?
Do Volleyball speak common?
If you can convince me of a specific skill, that would be adequate.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a goddamn 2.
So no, you cannot make out anything.
Or you rolled so badly, you think you understand something.
Yeah, it's like I shot in the moon and came all the way back around.
It seems like they're laughing at a joke.
My God, I have not. I've been rolling like a.
I told you, let me roll for you.
I'm about to, honestly, like straight up, dude. The highest roll I've had all day is a 13, and that's the outlier. Every other roll under that was like 9, 8, 7, 2, 3. Blah. Dang.
Use D&D Beyond.
I am using D&D Beyond.
Use Roll20.
About to go get some physical dice. Goddamn. All right.
The breeze that comes across your characters carries a sweet scent. You see fireflies that gather up and dance nearby. And that's about it.
Okay.
Well, we're
Uneventful.
taking a long rest right there, and we have a raft, which is nice.
Correct.
So we can just cross when we're ready.
You guys do
Um,
see a large wooden stump in the distance.
Oh,
It is a very large, very, very large stump of a tree in the distance.
that must be our bandit sound.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. What was the descriptor for the stump thing? Like, there's something with this.
Aha, someone remembered.
I remember something. I don't remember specifics.
Brigand's Tollway is a series of old wooden catwalks that circle a giant tree stump. The brigands camp atop the stump because it gives them the advantage of high ground. That was what you got from Jingle Jangle.
Gotcha. What is that?
Me.
So,
Question. Go around? or deal with it away?
I think that DM, didn't you say that I had a vision of a stump?
You did.
So I know that my curse is in this stump.
Which is separate from your lost item.
Right. So I think
Yeah,
that
we need to
I
go.
would like to go through the stump and find out how to break my curse and retrieve my memories. I'm not even sure what I forgot.
Well,
I think
Well, let's go check it out.
that's a curious argument too. If you can't remember what you forgot, is it really worth anything to remember it?
Oh, I know that I need it.
How do you remember that you know that you need it?
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
I
my
remember that I need
argument.
it. I just can't remember what it is that I forgot. It's something important. I mean, it's really important. Just don't know what it is.
So you remember that it's important, but you can't remember what it was. So how do you determine the level of importance the memory had?
Well, I mean, like, I seriously remember thinking to myself, man, this is it. This is the thing.
Interesting. Food for thought.
Moss with that.
Well, yeah, you want some moss with that? I'd like to ask our hair friends what the best way in is, and where would my curse be being kept so I can release it in my
I think
memory.
This whole time?
Yeah. Essentially.
If they heard from the trees down below that the key guy, I would say that they didn't come upstairs with us. Those hairs weren't exactly welcome.
I'm kind of curious what their take was on the light situation with the will-o-wisps.
They're just well aware of the fact, and they kind of had an idea.
They stay
Okay.
away.
Alright. So what do they say about going into the tree stump?
I mean, they just specify that that's kind of like their camp. There's no real discerning secret path. It's just a very direct path to get to the camp.
So if we avoid the walkways, is that better?
There's nothing but walkways.
And there's like a tiny
Well,
little...
but if you go beside the walkways or to the left or right of the walkways, if you do
Yeah,
not
there's like a little...
walkways,
right
I mean,
there.
yeah, if you wanted to, you could completely go around it.
I'm not trying to go around it. I'm trying to go like through it, but in such a way that we don't attract so much attention.
You can attempt.
Are we trying to be sneaky?
We're trying to be sneaky. I guess the snail should stay here and be left behind.
The 10
Or-
feet per round snail.
Or we could always be drawn in like we were captured by the hares. Or they
That could
could go up.
backfire.
What's that?
That could backfire.
Sure.
I also
we
have a
could-
question. Are the and like I know the hares were a type of bandit, but are they specifically part and parcel to these guys?
Yes.
Basically said so.
Okay.
Yeah.
An option?
A lately magnetic.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
What would be the end goal? Because like inevitably, like no plan survives contact with the enemy.
You guys are aware of
Oh.
an individual named Longscarf.
Yes.
What
And
is this?
you Jingle Jangle wants them to be dealt with as to not cause them any future issues.
They're in the stump.
They have specified to you that their camp is located at the top of the giant tree stump located in this whole catacomb wooden structure that you see in front of you.
Are we under
Well,
the
who's our
impression?
sneakiest person?
I'm sorry?
Who's the sneakiest person?
Not me.
Who has the highest dex?
I am not exceedingly sneaky. I oftentimes can hide a little bit out of the way, but
sneaky.
it's not the best.
Fairly
Yeah.
sneaky.
Unfortunately, the armor that I wear causes me to not be very sneaky at all.
I think that actually Foster might be the best one to scout a little bit because Foster can actually fly above them, and as it's been stated several times, they like this spot because they can look down and see things coming, so they won't be looking up.
I
That's
think
fair.
I think there's a problem with that though, and it's
What?
because I don't. It might be a DM rule kind of thing, but like you can't stealth in the sky. So I don't know.
There's no rule that says you can't.
I thought it kind of went along the lines with you can't stealth while you're trying to climb a wall or trying to.
It's flying movement is the same as normal movement.
Okay.
So as long as he flies slowly, I suppose you could say. But there are clouds. There's hiding away from other people, going really, really high.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff.
Is Foster, you gonna be able to see well enough to get any good information?
One way to find out.
Okay.
But at this time, we're still on the outskirts of the river.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are still over. Let me move this marker. About right here ish.
Yeah. Do you guys want to take a long rest?
I thought we did. Or no?
I thought we talked about it.
I thought we already did. I already pushed the button and everything.
Okay. So long rest it
But I
was.
guess we are.
It's the next day then.
Correct.
Hey guys, I actually have to get off. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to drop it here and we'll continue
Yeah,
next week?
that might be the wisest thing, because otherwise we're going to be understaffed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah. Since this is my thing to find in this spot, then that wouldn't
Okay.
be right.
So, we're going to take a long rest just on the other side of the river, outside of the large wooden structure you see in front of you that you have assumed to be the campsite of the brigand Haragon Longscarf. We'll pick up here next week after a full rest, and we'll continue there.
Sounds good.
Thank you guys.
Well,
Good job.
everybody, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Have some moss.